Hey guys, it's Neil, back here with another video. I want to just say thank you to all those who have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button for any videos that I may upload later on. But hey, let's get into the video. Here are a few things that I learned about photography over the past, 2 years that I've been professionally doing it. As we know, photography is not easy and it has many challenges, but at the end of the day, you can always learn from the mistakes that you make. And Lord knows I've made a lot of mistakes as a photographer, especially since I've become a professional. It has not been easy, to say the least. But I think one of the first things I learned over the past 2 years was just, that it is not easy. When I was doing it for fun, I'm not saying that I'm not having fun anymore, but when I was just doing it for fun, there was no pressure involved in it. It was just taking pictures. It doesn't matter how it comes out. If it comes out bad, it comes out bad. If it comes out good, it comes out good. So the creativity was there, It's different when somebody has expectations of you and somebody has paid you for your services, your time, your skills, And although God has blessed me with much, at the end of the day, I still know that I have a lot to learn, and it didn't really hit me how much I really needed to learn as it pertains to photography until I started doing this, and I realized how difficult this whole process is. And honestly, I think anybody who's a part of this social media space who really wants to make content and all of those things, at the end of the day, it's not easy. It's not easy constantly coming up with something every week. It's not easy constantly pushing out truly creative ideas every week or 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. But I am grateful for the lessons that I have learned, even the failures, or lessons I should say, that I've learned since I've started doing this. I guess I would say the second thing I can really point to that I've learned or that I have tried to apply is to be patient with myself. It goes right in hand with the first one. Knowing that it's not easy, and then also knowing that you need to be patient with yourself is important. A lot of times, because you're a part of social media, or I am a part of social media, and any other people who are part of social media are trying to build a business, trying to achieve things, constantly you will have this feeling of comparison. Even if you're good at pushing it to the side, which most of us are not. We're not really good at pushing that to the side. Human nature is it's literally compare. But yeah, even though we compare ourselves to others, I think learning to be patient with yourself, your journey, and where you want to go with what you want to accomplish is vital. If you rush, you end up either making something that isn't as good, and I have done it. I am as guilty as anybody else. I've had moments where I've pushed out things or posted pictures or videos that I was I'm not really proud of it. It's not like it's bad, but it was just, you can do better. And I never want to put out anything other than what I think is my best. And I think about 3 months ago, I decided to stop posting my client work. I'll post sometimes if it's extraordinarily creative, or I know the person and I've worked with them before and it comes out a way that I just really can't say I can't not post it. But for the most part, the work that people see on my page is my projects. You're not seeing client work like that. You're seeing models or whatever the case may be, or people that I handpicked and clothes that I handpicked, and trying to push out at least the best possible image that I can. Especially in this competitive space, you want people to see your best. I think the next thing that I learned over the past couple of years is just, learning to balance my time, spending my time appropriately. It's not easy being in school, working, and if some of you know, I have another job on top of photography, plus a full load in school. It's not easy. Time management is not my strong suit. I'm still learning. But one thing that definitely helped me with my time management this year, over the past 2 years specifically, but this year specifically, I started putting all of my client bookings inside a schedule. So I just go into my phone, open up the app, scroll down to the section where it has the calendar, and then I click on the date that they booked me for, and then I go through that whole process. I haven't gotten to the point where I have a website yet, but I think I'm at that point where I need one. So at some point I am going to make a website and put it together. I'm trying to do that this summer. So if you guys want to see a video on me trying to make my website, or how I put it together, or what it looks like, let me know. Leave a comment up below and just let me know if you guys want to see a video on that as well. But time management is very important. Your client's time is important, and your time is important. Time is money, especially in photography. Your time is literally your money. So managing your time and moving in the time that you have with a client or beforehand, preparing for shoots ahead of time, because a lot of times some photographers will think that preparing for a shoot is just getting your gear. Like, I think beyond that. When I think about preparing for a shoot, I bring a bag along with me that has rings, jewelry, a brush. These are things, in my opinion, that can separate you or push you apart from the competition, in the sense of just making sure those detailed things are done. But at the end of the day, I definitely have gained a lot more. I've been a lot more consistent over the past couple of months with my schedule, just because of that one factor alone of putting everything in my calendar. At some point, I want to be able to just have everything, my whole entire schedule in a calendar, but that's something I have to update every week, and it's frustrating sometimes to always have to adjust. But time management is really important. I would say the next thing that really stuck out to me, that I struggled with a lot, was just being consistent. I can sit here and tell you all of the things you should do and shouldn't do on a shoot when it comes to the rules and what type of equipment, the settings I use, just all the things that I know, right? All the things that are in my head already. I can sit here and tell you a bunch of stuff. But if I don't go out there and I consistently follow those things that I know, I'll get myself in trouble. Not trouble, but just I won't be able to push out the best product for my clients and for myself. And in turn, it makes me upset, So being consistent, not only in how I produce, not only in the process of taking pictures, but beforehand and after, you know, being consistent in the details of editing pictures and stuff like that. I think those things make the difference, but just being consistent every single day. I guess the last thing that sticks out to me is just, you know, have fun. Yes, this is a business. Yes, you want to create something. Yes, you want your business to grow, and I want my business to grow. I want to make more and more money, and I want to be able to do this full time at one point. I would love to do this for the rest of my life, and that requires you taking it serious, but that also means you should still have fun doing it. If I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life, or if I'm going to be putting my time into it, why not have fun? Why not put the energy in a positive way? Why feed into the negative, or whatever the case may be, you know? So yeah, I think those are some of the things that have stuck out to me over the past couple of years that I've been doing photography. And it's hard not to become overwhelmed by everything, but just having fun. I think that was the number one thing. And I'm gonna tell you a secret, or at least in my mind it's a secret. You know, one of the things that makes having fun on a shoot so important is that if you are not having fun, your client can tell. If you have an attitude, your client can tell. If you are moody or just trying to rush people along, people can tell. People can pick up on those things. Whether you notice it or not, that's up to you. But people do notice. And that's just the reality. It's not something that we necessarily, like, you're a human being, and at the end of the day, you have feelings and a life that goes on outside of this. But one of my favorite sayings is leave it at the door. You know, when you meet a client or you meet a model or you're on a shoot, leave all of those worries and problems at the door and just enjoy being present and being fully immersed in that process, because if your head is anywhere else, you won't be able to translate a positive and beautiful experience that a model or a client should have with you. And then you get a reputation, and in this business your reputation is almost everything. So yeah. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I really appreciate anybody who supports me. I don't have a lot of followers yet, and I don't have a lot of subscribers, but those who do watch and those who do like and share my work, it means everything to me, and I appreciate all the people who even take the time to even click on the video. So if you made it this far in the video and you rock with me, subscribe, like, and share with your friends who may be interested in photography. I'm still learning, and I still want to continue to be able to create content. And like I said, one day I want to be able to do this full time, and I'm trying to push towards that. But I know I don't push out a lot of videos, probably about 1 or 2 a week. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm pushing out 2 a week. So this video will be dropping obviously now. And then after that, in a couple of days, you'll see another video, an editorial video in Lightroom. I'm going to be working on some really, really cool stuff. I might even show you how I make my presets. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.